I'm Ian Garlick, and today I want to talk to you about how Authentic Web, our agency, grew our revenue more than twofold in 2015. And the big thing is that we had great systems, and we've constantly developing our systems. And a lot of times people wait till they grow really big to develop systems, but if you want to grow faster and with less headaches, you need to have great systems. And today I want to tell you about the 10 systems that we use on a constant basis. The first one is discovery. We spend a lot of time getting to know our clients ahead of time, and we have systems for that discovery. Multiple systems figuring out what our clients really want, what they need, where they are now and where they want to go, what their long-term goals are, and who they are as people, so we know as much as possible. Our second system is our storyboard strategy system, and it's a strategy system we developed in-house for developing the strategy. And you should have a system for developing a strategy for clients and not just go about just putting tactics into place, because that's where a lot of headache comes down the road, because you have to constantly customize everything. And we found by having a complete strategy ahead of time, we give value to people and they understand what we're gonna do from our perspective and from their client's perspective. Because in the end, when you're servicing a client as an agency, you're really servicing the end user, their client. Our third system is pre-production. And while we use a lot of video, and video has helped us grow a lot, you should have pre-production systems no matter what you produce, whether it's websites or SEO. Pre-production systems gather information, remind people about the expectations that you set, and also a great pre-production system should get everyone in line so everything keeps moving in the same way. As it is, even when you go into production, you're gonna have things fall apart, but having a great pre-production system is gonna prevent you from having a lot of headache when you get into production. The next system is our production system. And most people, this is where they start. And production systems are very, very important. And when it comes to video, we've developed system upon system. We know exactly how long each step should take. We know the handoff. We know who's involved, and also the quality of work. Because even if you're a 1 or 2 person team, as you grow, you're gonna need to know, well, does this take someone that's very experienced or have a minor level of experience, so that you can then hire, train, and fire to that level of experience. Our next system is post-production. Once you've actually produced, when it comes to video, post-production is everything. Our awesome editing team have done a fantastic job of getting to know our clients through all of our other systems, so that when we get into post-production, we can create an amazing tool. For you, even if you're doing website design, a post-production system, how you deliver to a client, how they approve, how things are adapted and how things are changed are vital to not only making a great product that works well, but to your client's happiness. So having post-production systems is critical. Our next system is approvals. And while you get some approvals in the post-production system, you want to get final approvals, and you want to make sure that you're achieving the goals that you've set in pre-production, in strategy, and all the systems before, so that you're moving in pace with your client. Because what happens is inevitably, and we've all done it, we've built a website, done SEO, the client, what they expect out of it changes. So that's why at the approval stage, you need to have systems for reminding them what their strategy was, what their goal is, and what we've done along the way to achieve that goal. And constantly remind them, and is gonna help them not only be happier, but you be happier and have a smoother approval process. Our next system is SEO. A lot of you might not be using SEO, search engine optimization, as part of your agency, whether you're doing funnels or you're just simply building websites, but I strongly encourage you to have some aspect built in, because as you develop content, as you develop website, if you develop it with a search mentality, you're gonna be thinking about the end user's needs a lot more. And while we did that in the storyboard strategy session, we still wanna continue to do that. Plus, SEO adds an extra benefit, because really in the end, the initial thing that clients come to you for is more leads. And SEO, even the simplest SEO strategy and system, can help your client get more leads in the long run. So adding a basic SEO system at the very least, and if you do video, having an extensive video SEO system is gonna help you a lot. Our 8th system is team. And by team, it's not just hiring, and it's not just team development. It's also how you communicate with your team, the processes you use with your team. Because whether you have virtual assistants, where you have contractors where you never meet, or you're like us and we work together in the same office every day. Having systems for your team, whether it's hiring or how they train, or even team communication and team development, is critical. And while those are not going to always work perfectly, having them in place is going to help you to grow more smoothly and have a much better team atmosphere and a much better culture, which will help you enjoy your business more. And now we're at system number 9. And while this is system number 9, it's probably the most critical to any business, and the reason you're in business and the reason I'm in business, and it's selling. And a lot of us we have a marketing system, we don't have a sales system. And when you have a sales system in place, not only can you make more sales, which we all want to do, you're going to make the process for your client and your prospects much more enjoyable, and you're going to take a lot of the headache out of your systems. You're going to take a lot of headache out of the sales process. Additionally, it's going to allow, having a good sales system is going to allow you to scale. And I've started by developing sales systems because I have a sales background. And I always had a sales system. A system, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, that we needed to take a client through. And those have evolved over time. But by having the system in place, it allows you to know your goal at each step of the way. So if you do not have a sales system yet, and a very defined sales system, step back and do that right now. And number 10 is probably the one that you don't have a system for, and I can almost guarantee it, and it's upselling. And while we have systems in place when we sell a product to upsell, we have one-click upsells, etc. In your sales system, how are you offering more products, and how are you prepping your client to buy more from you? Because in the end, that's how we grow. We grow fastest by giving better service to our current clients. And with all these other systems in place, an upselling system is going to make a much smoother process for you to grow revenue from a current client base, rather than having to go out and find more clients and put them through all those other systems. So having an upselling system that provides benefit to your clients, not just sells them stuff that they don't need, but actually provides benefit to clients, is absolutely critical. So I want you to start thinking about what you can upsell people to. And video is a great one that we do. And because when we do video, we can upsell not only to more video, but different types of video, different video SEO options, and there's constantly more content that needs to be developed. So if you're not doing video, think about what you can upsell to. Those are the systems that we do every day, and I don't suggest trying to implement all of those systems at once. Find the one that's going to move the needle the most for you. Don't try and do all of them at once. Just look at the one and say, you know what, this is the one where we're going to get the most benefit towards our goal. And then pick that system, and then find other people that have implemented systems like that. For me, I've always looked to movie production as a place to look for our systems, because movie production, when you think about it, is a highly complex place that they have to have intricate systems in. And if you can take those systems and mimic them, even if you're not building video, but use them for building a website or doing SEO or doing anything else for your clients, you're gonna have a big impact. So even if you don't look at video production, look at other places that you can find great systems.